about time you do some damn work to it.
Oh, and here we are again. See if you can hear the tick-ticks. Yep. Well, here we are yet again. Poor car's been sitting for about, I don't know, 2 months after I melted the spark plug. And I started getting tick and losing compression in that one cylinder. It's not losing a ton of compression, but about 30-40 pounds on cylinder 1. So we are about to pull the head, and hopefully it's just something stupid like one of the valves got slightly bent from a piece of the plug, or maybe got squished in between the valve seat and the valve, or something of that nature. So, we're going to embark on this adventure together. First, we're starting off by pulling off all the vacuum lines and unplugging all the connectors for the injectors and for the O2 sensors and all the stuff like that. Then I gotta take off my coil unplug system on this car. There's only really 2 bolts, so that's pretty simple. Taking the valve cover off is a really straightforward, easy job. There are a lot of bolts and stuff on the backside for the head portion of this, but I left that until last, which wasn't the best decision ever, but yeah. So all the throttle cable and everything else has to come off too, obviously. And valve cover came off relatively easily. Alright, got the valve cover off. Just checking over the cams, make sure there's no ridiculous wear and tear. I think these are GSC S2s, so 274 cams, and they look actually pretty good. I think they have about, I don't know, 40,000 miles on them. Had to take off the front bumper in order to get the car jacked up off the ground since it's too low with the bumper on. Now I can move on to draining all the fluids. Since we have to drop the turbo and the plans to take the whole head off, you want to do that sooner rather than later. Alright. Got the bolts all off the turbo and the turbo manifold. Undid the intake tube. Plug this back in. We were just doing a pressure test yesterday, and from what we found, it seemed like it was in, we could hear leaking out the exhaust manifold. So all that's left now is pop the rest of the head off. We'll take a look at the valves underneath. Maybe the valve seat or the valve itself is bent. Not entirely sure. We're gonna find out. Now it's just time to take off the accessories on the side of the head, like that thermostat housing. The Myvex solenoid had to come off too. Here I decided to pop the motor mount off on this side because I needed to move the motor just to get to the back bolts on the intake, which was the worst part of this whole entire endeavor. Alright. Got the timing belt off, And now for the last step of removal, I hope, getting off these head bolts. Oh! Uh-oh. Yeah.
Boy, you got it?
Woo!
You got it?
And that's a head! What? Oh, shit! Yep, that block done.
Fake the reaction, man. Like,
well,
Hey, 4BT Evo.
no, we're not 4BT.
There it is. 4BT
ladies and gentlemen, we had a slight tick. We thought it was in the head. Took the heads off, or the head off.
Oh, you said it this time.
And we've discovered something. Take a look.
So, this is never fun. Ever. Mmm. Yum.
Check the bottom side out. Is the bottom side of the head good?
Yeah, the head looks fine. Yum. Which I'm probably gonna still have him look at the valves, but. Well, ladies and gents, this was gonna be, I was planning on doing this in a one part, you know, all the way out, all the way in video. But it seems like this just got much more advanced. So, yeah.
Boost and performance block. Going in.
Sounds like it's about time, I guess. 700-800 horsepower, right? Sounds good.
We're gonna do it. Let's do it.
Sell that FP.
Yeah, man.
I know, right? I saw it and I was like, I didn't even think about it. We were like staring at the head and Matt's just like, yo. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, well, there's your answer. There's your answer. Well, unfortunately, that's going to be it for the Evo until we get all the parts for the block in. And then look out for the part 2. Well, Chris, it's Thursday.
Yeah. And I need to check the mail.
I need to check the mail.
Yep. You ready?
Let's go check the mail, dude. Here.
Got it. Bullshit bills. Anyway.
Man, all that for bills?
That's it.
Episode 2. If you like Chris Gets the Mail, episode 2 is Chris Stacks Some Boxes.
Hard day at the office.
Hard day. Well, hey guys, thanks for stopping by. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us in the long run, and that enables us to make cooler, better videos. We still got a ton of stuff coming up. We got the Saker in the shop, getting ready to do full ECU, Motec to Holly swap, full harness and everything, and we're probably going to pop that on the dyno, so that'll be pretty cool. And V testing as soon as we get that motor sorted. So don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys.